I got another cool idea for a tag video, so come watch and check it out. Hello, my favorite comic book lovers. My name is Chris. Of course, this is my channel, We Love Comics, and I got myself another tag video. Hopefully this is something that no one's ever done before or has not been done in a long time. So I'm going to call out 7 people. If you are tagged, try and make a video and tag 7 other people. What I want you to also do is, once you upload your video, place the link in this comment section of this video, so hopefully it'll help get new subscribers to your channel. And like I said, tag 7 other people. And even if you're not tagged, if you think this is a good idea and you want to take part in it, by all means, please do. And again, you could post the link in the comments section. So let's see who can come up with some cool videos with this. So first, I'm going to give the people that will be tagged. So you are required by law to make these videos. So if you know any of these people, please send a message, let them know they got tagged in case they missed the video. We got number 1, Stephen Higgins. Number 2, PGX Zombie. Number 3, Comics Unlimited. Number 4, Whodat Comics. Number 5, Aim High Comics. 6, Big Bear Comics, who used to sell on my live auction show. Good to see him back. And number 7, All About Comics. So again, if you haven't been tagged, if you want to participate in this, please do. And as you can see by the title of this video, it's Show Us Your Duplicates. So we're going to do the top 20 books that you have multiple copies of, anywhere from 2 copies to 200. So you do your top 20. Obviously, if you don't have that many, you could do a top 10, top 5, whatever's easier. But if you do have that many, show them off. So let's get right into it. Now, the first one, obviously, everybody's going to know about, because if you've watched my channel, I have been talking about this book for years, and I show that I keep all the books that I have. And here we have a book that I highly recommend that you should get. And as you can see, I have multiple copies of. This is Ultimate Fallout number 4, which is the first appearance of Miles Morales. Now, he's getting a cartoon movie. I think that's just the start, just to kind of test and see how that character will do. But I think he will have his due. So this is a book that still you can get for under $20. So it's a book I highly recommend. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I have 1 graded that I couldn't find. So a total of 13 copies of this book. So it shows that I'm very serious about that one. So that's that's 20. All right, number 19. We got some graded books. And I'll spread them out so you can see. This, of course, is the New Mutants 87, which is the first appearance of Cable, which we all know at this point is going to be in the second Deadpool movie. And we have 3 that are ungraded and 3 that are graded. All of these are in pretty good condition. This one, you can see the orange is not as orangey as the others, but still, for the prices I paid for them, I'm not going to complain. And we have a 9.2 and a 9.4. These were 2 books that I got graded myself. These are books I've had since I was a kid. And the same thing with this one that I got signed myself by Rob Liefeld back in the days. Graded at a 9.4. Signature verification of CBCF. All right, so that's number 19. Number 18 is the second part of this from the first. That is the Ultimate Fallout number 4, which is the 1 in 25 variant. This is definitely a book you need to get. This is the ungraded one, which I will be getting graded. And this one was signed right here by Sarah Pacelli. I didn't get that signed, but I did get it graded when I bought it off eBay, and it came back a 9.0 signature verification. Not the best grade, but I'll take it, considering the price I paid for it. Next up, this is definitely another book that I've highly recommended that you get. It's a little pricey at this point, but I think we haven't seen the top of it yet. And this is Edge of Spider-Verse 2, which is the first appearance of Spider-Gwen. We know this is a very popular one. I have 5 comics that have yet to be graded right here, all in pretty good condition. Now, these could actually benefit from a dry cleaning, because you could see a lot of times this happens on this book, where the edge near the bottom staple, because of the white, gets a little dirty. So these would have to be dry cleaned. This one looks pretty good, so I wouldn't worry about that one. This is one I bought. I'm going to be getting graded. It's signed, and again, it has to be dry cleaned a little bit. And it was signed by Robbi Rodriguez, Jason Latour, and Rico Renzi. And then we got books. This one I bought off eBay. I think I got this cheap because somebody was selling it a couple of years ago, and I got a good deal. I think it was like $100 for this book. Graded a 9.4, signature verification, signed by Robbi Rodriguez. And then these 3 I got graded myself. I bought all 3 of these raw, and they all came back 9.8, so very happy about that. Definitely a book you should be getting. All right, next up, I was lucky enough to acquire 2 of these, and this is Captain America issue number 100. This is the start of his own series. Before that, it was Tales of Suspense, and that ended at issue 99. So even though for new people, they might think, well, how is issue number 100 the first issue? There's a couple of things like Tales of Astonish turns into the Incredible Hulk. You're going to have books that happen like that. So this is his premier Silver Age issue. Definitely a book to get if you can. All right, next up. This I was lucky enough to get 3 of way before. I bought these about 2 years ago, way before he ever showed up or even was mentioned on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Of course, this is Marvel Spotlight number 5, first appearance of Ghost Rider. These are like mid-grade copies because there's some spine ticks along, but overall the covers really appear very well. The colors pop out, and that's the most important part. So I would say anywhere from a 5.5 to 6.5 range in these books. All right. Excuse me. Next up. Again, I have 3 copies of this. Looking to try and get more when I can, because, I mean, you can get these for a decent price. And this is Iron Fist, issue number 14. So not only is Iron Fist going to be in a Netflix show, but this is the first appearance of Sabretooth, his first full appearance, because most people don't even realize, even CGC, CBCS, or PGX doesn't post this on theirs, but Iron Fist 13 has a cameo appearance of Sabretooth, but they don't mention his name and you only see him in the shadows, but that is his cameo. But this is the one that everybody wants. It's his first full appearance, and again, another great book to get. Alright, this book, love the cover. This is one of the books that got stolen from me way back when, but I was able to acquire 3 of these books, and that is Silver Surfer number 4. Now, a lot of people say this is a rarer book. Hard to say. I mean, I don't know what the actual print run would be, because there's probably still plenty of people that have them and don't even know that they have them. Not everybody that has comic books is a comic book collector. Sometimes people just leave them in storage bins or up in an attic and they don't even know they're there. But everybody buys this for the cover. I mean, that's such a... that's a poster kind of comic book that you could just literally hang up on the wall. It's just a great piece of artwork and talent I wish I had. So, again, these are all kind of mid-grade books, but for the prices I paid, I mean, I can't complain about that. So, definitely another book to add to your collection if you get the opportunity. All right, this one, I was telling people to get this book about 2 years ago. I have a total of 6 copies, and I got another one on the way. And this is Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. The majority of these I paid under $100 for, because I got them years ago before the hype was happening. So, it's a little pricey now, but considering that they're going to be having a confirmed Season 2, this is still a book that has potential. And a book, if you could find cheap, get it. Especially if you can get it for under $100. Some of them are lower grade, like this one right over here. They're probably 3.0 to 4.0. But they go as high as probably a 5.5. But for the prices I paid, it's definitely still worth it, considering I got them way before the events of the TV show. Alright, this is another one. This was one of my first #1s that I bought when I first got back into collecting comics. And I was able to acquire a second one a few months later. And of course, this is Silver Surfer, issue #1. The origin of the Silver Surfer. And again, another great book. Definitely getting up there price-wise. I'm really hoping one day that Marvel gets the rights back to Fantastic Four. How awesome would that be if they were able to add Silver Surfer, Galactus, Doctor Doom, and all those characters back into the Marvel Universe? So, you know, fingers crossed. But this book has so much potential because as of now, they're not making another Fantastic Four movie. And after a certain amount of time, the rights do go back to Marvel. So let's hope they stick with that. Alright, this is another one. I got one in pretty high grade. That's this one right over here. It's probably an 8.5 to a 9.0. This one has a little bit of water damage, but I think I paid, what did I pay for this one? $17. I showed that in a video earlier, but I mean, for $17, how do you go wrong? But this, obviously, is Amazing Spider-Man #121, which is the death of Gwen Stacy. This one I will absolutely be getting graded, so I am looking forward to doing that. But again, the colors really stand out. Alright, this one I have 4 copies of. Again, I bought these years ago, and I was telling people this is definitely a book to acquire. And as you can see here, that is Iron Fist, Marvel Premiere 15, which is the first appearance of Iron Fist. And I have one graded, and that's a PGX book I just acquired recently. I think I paid like $220 for it, but graded 7.5. So, again, not bad books to get. I got these, like, for example, I'll show you. I paid $41 for that book like 2 years ago. I paid $94 for this one. And I paid $111 for that one, but that one's in a nice grade, and I'll probably be getting that one graded. And then I got this one recently. So again, these are definitely books that you should hold on to, because that Netflix show coming out in the about a week or so from now, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope they do it justice. All right, here's one of the Copper Age books. I am fortunate enough to have 5 of these. 2 of these I had from the day they came out, and both of them I got graded. And that, of course, is Amazing Spider-Man #300, which is the first full appearance of Venom. This one I am absolutely going to be getting graded. This one, it does need a pressing on the back, but I want it for $50. So how do you go wrong with that? Here's another one in great shape. It's another one I'm going to be getting graded soon. No spine ticks along the spine. Corners look pretty good. This one, I was thinking about getting graded, but it's got like one of those grease pencil markings of the date stamp, so I don't know how much that lowers the grade, but overall, except for that, again, book's in great condition, except for one little tick right there by my thumb. And here's one that I had since I was a kid. I didn't even have it in a bag and board when I found it in my storage unit, so it only came back in 8.5, but considering it was in a box since the day I bought it, not even in a bag and board, I'm very happy with an 8.5. And this is another one, but I went at a New York Comic Con back in the early 90s and had Todd McFarlane sign this one, and it came back in 9.0, and that's definitely one of my prized possessions. Love that book. Okay, next up. Just recently acquired one. You saw it in a video. You've probably seen both of these, but since I have 2 of them, I originally had 2 back in the days, but these were stolen from me, so it's kind of cool that I have 2 of them back, and that is Giant Size X-Men #1, which is the first appearance of Colossus, of Nightcrawler. I think it's Thunderbird. Forgive me if I get... Yeah, it is Thunderbird. And Storm, second full appearance of Wolverine. This I will be getting graded at some point. I do have to get that pressed because it does have like a rippling effect, like it's got moisture damage. And this one It was graded. I got this graded. It came back a 6.5. Not a bad grade considering the price. I think I paid $238 for that book. All right. Next up, another book that is so undervalued at this point, you'd be crazy to pass it up. And that is Fantastic Four issue number 48, which is the first appearance of Galactus. It's a cameo in this one. And the first full appearance of Silver Surfer. I got this one ungraded. It's probably a 4.0 to a 4.5 because it has some color loss in the top. One of these two, I don't remember which one. I think it was this one that I sent in myself to get graded, and it came back a 5.0. And this one I bought a couple of months after that. That was back in 2016 at a 5.0, both off-white to white pages. So, like I said about the Fantastic Four, if it ever goes back to Marvel and they do it justice, those books are going to skyrocket. So those are definitely great books to have. All right, the last four to go. This one, I was lucky enough to acquire two of these. This one, I got about a year ago. I am going to get this graded because it is in pristine condition. I mean, I don't even think I need to get this book pressed. You could see there are no ticks along the spine. Colors look great. The corners are nice and pointy. So I would say 9.6 to a 9.8. I would be shocked if it was under 9.4. And this one, I bought off of eBay with my eBay bucks, so I paid roughly about $22 for this book. Got it graded by CGC, and it came back a 9.4. So I definitely can't complain about that, because I know there was a dent somewhere over here. I might possibly pull this one out and get it pressed, but, you know, we'll see what happens when I get the other one done. All right, so my top three. This is definitely a book I am very happy to acquire. These two of them I got the day they came out. And that is, of course, New Mutants 98, which is the first appearance of Deadpool. These two right here are the ones that I had since the day they came out. Both of them were not in bags and boards when I found them in my storage facility, because back in the days, nobody cared about Deadpool. So it took decades before anybody even cared about that character. So I don't know if I'll get this graded or not, but we'll see. That I got this one, came back a 9.0. So not bad considering that this was in a storage unit since the day it came back, that came out in 1991, and it wasn't even in a bag and board. So again, if you know how to stack comics properly, you can definitely keep them in pretty good condition, because it did also have white pages. These two I bought off of eBay. This one I bought first. That's a 9.6. And here's the latest one that I bought. It's still about a year ago, but I mean, it's a New Mutants 98, signed by Stan Lee, graded a 9.8. So definitely cannot complain about that. And by the way, since I have duplicates of these, any of these are up for trade if anybody's looking. Now, obviously, I would need a key issue for a key issue, so if you have something maybe with duplicates that you'd love to do a trade with, I would be more than happy to listen to what people have to say. So hit me up on email if you're interested in any of these for a possible trade, and we'll see what we can come up with. All right, number two is I have two copies of Invincible Iron Man, issue number 55, which is the first appearance of Thanos, Drax, and others. The others you really people don't care about. But these I both bought off of eBay, got a great deal, and these still have potential to go up because we haven't seen Thanos in the movies yet. And this one was a 5.0, and I got this one at a 6.0. So this one, because as you can see, it's got an uneven wrap. I really think I want to take this out, get it pressed, and see if I can get a better grade, because I think that would... Straightening that out, I think that would bring it up to a 5.5, maybe a 6.0, and, you know, you're talking an extra $100 or two in value, so I'll take that. All right, and last but not least, this one I'm definitely going to be getting graded, but I was really happy to acquire a second one of these, and that is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 129, which is the first appearance of the Punisher. As you can see, this is a mid-grade. I mean, it does have a stain right there. So, I mean, I can get it dry cleaned. There's a little damage in the corner. Couple of little bends right there that don't break color, so a pressing, same thing here, doesn't break color. Pressing will definitely help this book, so I would say probably a 5.0 after pressing, maybe a 5.5. I'll take it. And then this one is my pride and joy. I got this right before they announced that the Punisher movie way back when, so I only paid like $535 for this book, and it was an 8.0. This book is about almost a $1,000 book now, so it pays to get stuff early. I wish I bought it the day it came out, but in '74 I was 3 years old and really wasn't buying too many comic books back then, so I can understand why I didn't get it. So that's it. That is my top 20 of my duplicate comic books. I hope you enjoyed it. There's definitely some key issues, things that you should be getting. I would love for you to participate. If you've been tagged, please do it. Make sure you post your links in the comments section. Also, let me know what you think about my new intro, which, by the way, again, was done by Sunbeam Sting, one of my subscribers. He did a great job doing that all by himself. So go check out his channel. He comments on my videos all the time. And even if you weren't tagged, if you want to make a video, again, leave the link in my comment section, and hopefully you'll get some subscribers and people to watch it. So if you enjoyed this, if you want to give it a thumbs up, that's perfect. If you want to give it a thumbs down, that's quite all right. That's acceptable. If you want to leave a comment, you know I always love that. In the comment section, if you watch the whole thing, I want you to list the top 3 books that I showed that you really like the most. So leave that in the comment section. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Share my videos. Help it get out there. I could definitely use the help. And thank you to each and every one of you that spent the time watching my videos. It's definitely appreciated. So thanks for watching. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's We Love Comics. I'll see you next video.